Hello everyone, welcome to Vic Tarot Guidance. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're returning to this channel today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If any of you are interested in the services, it's all listed in the description box below this video. So today we're going to be looking into your person, its energy, or just the overall energy in this connection concerning specifically the divine masculine and divine feminine polarities. We're doing this for the collective, all right? So if you find yourself being in touch with this video right now, this is your indication that there is something here for you due to the law of mirroring or the law of attraction. Okay, so if you're finding yourself listening to this, there are some messages here in this video for you specifically. So we're going to be tapping into the divine masculine energy versus the divine feminine energy over here on this side, and then also the connecting energies over down the center. Right, so let's get into it. So Spirit, please, oh my God, for the divine masculine. So something is happening. There is definitely slowness going on. We're not going to be taking this card, but just Spirit is overall indicating that there is a certain stagnation going on between the energies right now, okay? There is a stuckness. There is a holding on to certain things, holding on to beliefs, holding on to specific circumstances, or just to holding on to what gives us security right now, okay? So that's just the overall energy. We're going to keep this one here as a reminder that there is a certain stagnation going on. I do feel like this is why I'm also guided to do this reading. I have recently had quite a couple of personal readings where the divine masculine is sort of in a no contact, or has ghosted, or has sort of went away, or just is not as present as they used to be, sort of out of the blue. So we're trying to get some clarity here through this tarot reading. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles, yes, definitely stagnation in the energies right now, stagnation in the physical realm. Okay, if you resonate with that, this is especially the reading for you. So let's see, Spirit, for the divine masculine energy now. What's going on from the divine masculine polarity? Divine masculine, please, Spirit. Okay, this is a strength card. I feel like the divine masculine is definitely struggling with themselves, struggling with their emotions right now, struggling with their internal world. I feel like there's a deep struggle, a deep pull between the impulses, the higher mind, and everything else inside of them. This card, it's reminding me of Jack the Ripper, and the Jack the Ripper energy is like wanting to slay things, wanting to sort of follow in one's impulses to maybe bring something bad about or something good about. We're not focusing specifically on the figure here, but just the overall energy behind that. So the little block, not really the blockages, but the condensed energy that is a part of this. So the condensed energy that is a part of this card is really just following through on one's impulses versus not following through on one's impulses. So I feel like your divine masculines, they might feel like they are afraid of their power right now. Or if that's also a part of you, you can also resonate with the divine masculine energy reading. There's a certain energy like you are feeling into, or the divine masculine here is feeling into the strength, the empowerment that they do have in this situation, and they are a little bit frightened of that. They're frightened of the strength that they hold, specifically physical strength on one side. They're also frightened of the emotional strength that the feminine holds and what that can do to them. Okay, so the strength card, they're coming through as wanting to work through this, yet they still find themselves, I feel like, a little bit blocked by their own abilities, by their own physical strength, and blocked by their fear of the feminine emotional strength. Okay, so it's about the recognition of power. here that's happening for the divine masculine, where they hold power and where the divine feminine holds power. We have the star. Okay, the divine masculine is hopeful. It's all coming together. I'm hearing with the star here. They do feel like they're tapping into their intuition, but I feel like this intuition is also quite scary for the divine masculine at this time. It is something that they're holding, yet it's still something that feels like it's a little bit elusive, like it's not really natural for them. Okay, the divine masculine, or just the masculine energy in general, is a more physical energy. Okay, so that energy is the type of energy that might struggle sometimes with the psychicness of the divine feminine, right? So that's something that does need to be recognized right now. What's coming through here is, though, that the divine masculine is curious about what is happening with this huge Ouija board. Here they are trying to feel into the psychic energy, or more like the emotional energy that the divine feminine is accustomed to. I feel like the divine masculine is interested in learning things. There's big energy here with both major arcanas coming through for the masculine energy. They're learning to grow. We have 4 candles here. So to me, this recognizes a stability. There is a stability in their flame. Yet there is a stagnation in their emotional world. They're trying to shine light on the emotional and psychic connection that they are holding with the divine feminine. Sort of, learning to walk in that light as well, or just learning to understand that light. Not trying to master it as the divine feminine would, but more so learning to just accustom themselves to the emotional world, to the world of the divine feminine energy, which is more like the astral connections, dreams, dreaming type of energy, more like the elusive aspects of the physical. So let's see. Trying to find strength also here with their own footing, their own stability in the world. Trying to find strength in their own physicality. Okay, knowing where they have power and knowing how to fulfill that power. That's where they're at. Knowing how to fulfill and move through with that power forward and sort of manifest it in the physical here as well, with a sense of just justice, it feels like, with a sense of doing the right thing, doing what feels good to them as a masculine energy to do. So I feel like for some of you, if your person has taken a step back, their masculine energy is in the process of reconstructing itself towards this more in alignment strength that comes with the aligned physical, with the aligned emotional as well. Okay, so that's where they're at right now. So let's see now for the divine feminine energy, please, Spirit. Okay, for the divine feminine energy, we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So for the divine feminine, there is this energy of things not moving precisely as she would have wanted to. There is this energy of holding on to things that needs to be released. The divine feminine, I feel like, is clutching at things in the physical, that some of these are remaining, but some of them sort of are waking up and want to leave the system. So what is the point of stagnation here for the divine feminine? For the divine feminine, the energy is holding on to things in the physical that are asking to be freed up. Okay, if you resonate with that, that is your message. So some things, recognizing what things need to be let go of, what do you need to move out of your system right now at this point, what needs to be let go of, maybe a relationship, maybe a connection, maybe your attachment to a certain outcome in a connection, maybe your attachment to certain people in your life, or just what you thought these connections would lead up to. anything in the physical, also clutter, clothes, makeup, anything that you have sort of, hamstered up or cluttered your life with, it has to go. You have to create time, space for yourself. Divine Feminines, if you're watching this video here, there is a call for space. There is a call for simplification, especially moving on to the next phase, moving on to 23, sorry, moving out of 2022. With that new slate in progress, there is a need to let go of what doesn't serve anymore so that you can move into the world that you want to create. And so that you can manifest quicker, there is a need to let go of things that no longer serve you. Okay, it's time to meditate, recognize what doesn't serve, and minimalize your life. Do some minimalistic routines. That is definitely necessary. And learn to keep things in your life that are bringing you pleasure. Also, for the Divine Feminine, what's coming through here is the sense of following your own joy. Okay, following what brings you pleasure, what brings you a simpler pleasure in life, and sort of saturating your life with that, saturating your life with what gives me pleasure, and sort of zeroing on that completely, being like, okay, this is what gives me pleasure. I'm going to stay in this. I'm going to stay in the now, in what gives me pleasure. And with that, you're opening up this space. Okay, for the Divine Feminine, the major thing here is opening up space, because it feels like you are cluttered up. And this is keeping you stuck in the physical so much, The energy is not allowed to move, and the Divine Feminine is water energy. It's supposed to be moving, okay? So there's an out of alignment energy here with clutter. If that's mental clutter, emotional clutter, physical clutter, or, just habitual clutter, fix that in your life, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, so what else for the Divine Feminine? Where's the Divine Feminine in this polarity right now? The Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment though. I feel like the Divine Feminine is finding a way to emotionally fulfill herself, to be really at peace with her own being, okay? So the Divine Feminine, even though the physical is not, let's say, right, the emotional is right. The emotional is flowing. The emotional is moving, okay? There are new connections coming in for the Divine Feminine at this point as well. Cups overflowing, emotions being high, things being shared. There's this focus on family here I'm seeing as well, focus on friends, focus on people who really are there to support you. Okay, that's that energy, very, very self-fulfilling. Focus on relationship and connection is huge, and it's something that the Divine Feminine is focusing on at this time. I feel like the Divine Feminine does want to focus on this relationship with the Divine Masculine here as well, obviously. Yet I feel like the physical here is out of line. So, each and every one of you watching this video right now, listening to me right now, you need to figure out what in the physical is out of alignment. When you fix this, shift this is going away. The stagnation here is going away, and you'll be able to move in your own alignment here, allowing the Divine Masculine to find alignment within themselves as well, and through that is going to become this beautiful dance between the two of you. The Fool, yes. New beginnings, okay, moving out of the cave, moving out of the unconscious, making the unconscious conscious here, and sort of zeroing on that 0 point. Again, it's that 0 point in life where you find neutrality, where you find yourself completely at peace. This is what you're both being called to do, but in different ways. I feel like the Divine Masculine here is finding a little bit more trouble with that. They are sort of struggling a bit, especially in relation to the spiritual aspects of your connections. Okay, so they're struggling with the spiritual a little bit, with the psychic a little bit. But they're growing into it, okay? And all you need to do, it's basically interesting, because like the Divine Masculine resides in the physical, the Divine Feminine resides more in like the mystical element, so to speak, or the emotional, mystical, spiritual elements. archetypally speaking. So it's interesting because exactly the divine masculine here is out of alignment with the psychic nature, the spiritual nature, and the divine feminine is out of alignment with the physical nature, okay? And that is where you need to find the missing pieces of each other. You know, you need to sort of open yourself up to the physical, the divine feminines, and the masculine, you know, the masculine within you as well needs to open themselves up more to the spiritual realms. I do want to just quickly point out we all have both energies within us, just some are more expressed. Okay, so do take the messages as they resonate with you and resonate with the polarity, the divine masculine or the divine feminine you resonate with more. Righty. Anything else? Yeah, just interesting there. If you haven't been exercising, walking, doing things with your body, the divine feminine, you are asked to do that right now. Move that energy. It's time to move the physical energy, either by going out, getting a massage, quite a hardcore massage, not just whatever, not just like little touchies. All right. Any type of physical exercise, physical activity is what you're called to right now. So moving your body, doing things with the physical, right? I feel like for some of us, we are quite spiritual. So we often do tend to forget about our bodies, but our bodies are the main priority right now. Our relations in the physical, the way that we are working in the physical or what we are doing in the physical, the actions we are taking in the physical are of the highest priority here for the divine feminine, for this 0 point to be created, okay, and for both polarities to sort of walk in and sort of create this beautiful connection. Okay, so you're called to zero in on what is giving you the most joy, find that joy, and then continue sort of looping that joy through doing it. Okay, that's going to move you into the full, which is going to move you into the 0 point of just chillness. You know, this is my purpose, this is my plan, this is where I'm finding space, clarity, guidance, this is where I'm connecting to spirit. But connection to spirit is basically finding it in the physical for the divine feminine right now. Okay, so full energy. Anything else here for the beginning? So let's see, anything else for the connecting energy, please, spirit? Okay, so we're taking this one. We are taking the Queen of Swords, getting clarity, gaining clarity on where we stand. Internal clarity is what is especially necessary. The emerald light of the heart chakra. You're both called, the divine masculine and divine feminine are called towards their own internal clarity, tapping into their heart, tapping into what the heart needs, what the heart not wants. There's a song there like, what a girl needs, what the heart needs, what the heart wants. You know, whatever makes you happy is going to set you free. It's that type of energy. Tapping into what is the most important, what is going to give you the most joy in this very moment. Okay, and then doing it and then fulfilling that. But also getting that clarity, finding that space. Okay, opening up that space. And you open up that space by creating space, by focusing on your joy as well, and allowing spirit to sort of flow in. What else for the connecting energy, spirit? Thank you. We have the Lovers, beautiful. So yeah, the Lovers card, zeroing in on this interconnectedness. Because spirit is watching over you. It's watching over this connection, okay? And spirit is wanting you both to align, okay? The divine feminine needs to align more to the physical, and divine masculine more to the psychic, but just in order to find harmony with that. You're not supposed to grow in that too much. Okay, because your power lies in the psychicness, the divine feminines. Right, so what else here? There is this divine union that's going to be created. The 0 point is going to basically create this divine union between the two of you, divine union, divine interplay between the two energies. And you do this by connecting to your own spirit, by connecting to your own joy, by connecting to your own peace and love, connecting to your heart and to the joy in the physical. What can you bring about in the physical that's going to create joy? And through that, you're going to create a very beautiful, abundant life, is what Spirit is saying here. Right, so a lot of Aquarius, Gemini energy. There's a lot of sword energy in general here, okay? So the energy is quite mental at this time. Yeah. But I feel like this mentality for the masculine, the mental energy needs to be brought into the sense of trust. For the feminine, the mental energy needs to be brought into action in the physical, doing things in the physical, okay? Such as, I don't know, taking a walk, for example, right? So that's what's coming through here for the two energies, the two polarities. I'm going to quickly just give us some guidance. So we're going to get a card for the guidance. Let's say we're going to get the guidance for the masculine, the feminine, and the interplaying energies, or the energies that are connected between the two. Right, so please, Spirit, first of all, for the divine masculine guidance. Okay, we have uniqueness reversed for the divine masculine here. Divine feminine guidance. We have festivity reversed for the divine feminine guidance, okay? What about the connected energies, Spirit, please? What's the guidance for the connected energies? We have perceive in upright. Okay. There's diversity on the bottom of the deck, so it's called towards diversification. Doing things differently. Right, so first of all, for the divine masculine, let's see here. Uniqueness is coming through reversed. Okay, so I'm just going to put the card here so you can see it better. So this card in reverse basically means that the guidance for the divine masculine is the following. So they're hiding what is making them unique. The divine masculine right now is trying to avoid conflict by fitting in and not causing a stir. So there may be low self-esteem in some cases or in some situations, or about some aspects of themselves are going to continue as long as they keep sending themselves the message that the real them is not worth showing. The message for the divine masculine polarity here is to be honest with yourself and about what you really like and dislike, what you really want and do not want. It's time to remember who you really are deep inside and get clarity on who you really are deep inside. Okay, never has there been someone just like you in the world. You are not redundant, so stop acting like you are. You are betraying yourself by holding yourself back. It is exhausting pretending to be anyone but you. Let yourself discover the unique person that you are and then show the unique person to the world, okay? Oscar Wilde's quote, be yourself, everyone else is already taken, is coming through here for the divine masculine. Step into your power, shine your light. Okay, so that's for the divine masculine polarities. For the divine feminine polarities, festivity in reverse is coming through, and the guidance is that the divine feminine has been isolating herself. The divine feminine has forgotten the important things in life and has stopped celebrating them, has stopped giving that joy to the physical. So the divine feminine polarity is basically letting their routine suck the pleasure out of their lives. Okay, so mark that down, divine feminines watching this video. Your guidance is to mark your pleasure in something important in your life and call people to you or seek them out. Monotony should rule no one's life, and it's time to have fun, exclamation point. Okay, it's time to have fun, divine feminines here. That's your guidance. It's time to fall into the joy. I love how these messages for the guidance here are just so in line with what I have been telling you. before about the energies and for the connecting energies. We have perceive. Okay, so this card in upright is coming through to tell you that you need to pay better attention to the world around you. The universe has been trying to tell you what you want to know. You have become so preoccupied with your own beliefs and thoughts and routines that you have forgotten how to watch for your answers. Watching is as valuable as listening. We must be awake and open enough to listen, watch, and receive insights from the world around us. So practice asking your questions and then watching for the universe to answer those questions that you least expect, or in the way that you least expect them to arrive. The universe can answer your questions through anything, anywhere. Okay, so don't put labels on the universe. Don't expect the universe to just show you things in a specific way that you want to receive it through, because that's really limiting the universe and the power of the universe. Just wish for something that you want shown, and then allow the universe to do its work. The how is never your thing to do. Remember, the how is not your thing to do. Okay, you're just supposed to desire things and then fall into what it is that the universe is bringing you. Okay, take inspired action, but not go forward from the sense of I need to control this, or I need to control the way this manifestation is going to take place. No, that's not your job. The how is not your job ever. Okay, you're just supposed to desire things and allow yourself to be molded and sort of connected to things that you want to manifest. Right, so that's what I have for you. Just wanted to quickly dive into these energies since I have been feeling them in the field, sort of running around. So that's your guidance. Remember, you have divine masculine, you have divine feminine within you as well. Okay, so it's not just, if you're a female, you just resonate with the divine feminine. That is just the most the strongest expression of the energy within you, but you also have aspects of you that are resonating in the frequency of the divine masculine. So do take the messages from this side into account as well. All right, with that, I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more videos and to connect with our beautiful community. If you want to check out Patreon, you can do that for more videos from me. And also, if you want to book a service with me, just such as healing, energy work, tarot readings, anything of the like, shoot me an email or check out my website and connect to me through my website. All right, sending you so much love, so much light, and looking forward to seeing you again in another video. Bye.